scoping the march. So we'll start with Max Ventura, who will lead us in some music. You know, before we start, can we just take a moment and kind of be silent together and really provide the kind of presence that speaks to that which is greater than ourselves. And so let's just be silent for a moment, and then Max, will you come and sing with us and for us? Okay, thanks. Max Ventura.
So 10 years ago on Hiroshima Day, Susan Crane and I were arrested on the other side of the labs there. We were painting shadows in memory of the victims of Hiroshima. And one of the most striking memories I have of that day is the incredible attention paid by the workers at the labs to covering up the shadows that we had painted. We painted them on the ground, we painted them on the fences, and they were memories of the people who'd been vaporized. So this is a very stark memory that even affects my kids as I recount the story to them that day. And we had a couple months sentence in jail. So it's an interesting to look back now 10 years later. This is a song by Peggy Seeger, and she's the sister of Pete Seeger. And this is a song called Tomorrow. She wrote it about the women at Greenham Common. And it's really her talking about why people would come out and do the things we do, why we devote our lives to trying to stop, why we sometimes turn our lives upside down to try to make change and try to make a better world for our children and our friends' children and the world's children. So the song, again, is called Tomorrow. And I sang this again as my sentencing statement, and the judge, Hurley, it's another funny memory. The song apparently was affecting him so deeply that as the song continued, he became more and more agitated and was flipping furiously through the sentencing guidelines book. By the time I'd finished the song, he said, "The road to hell is paved with good intentions. 2 months. I know where my pleasures lie, for pleasures have I many. Hopes and dreams that carry me through daily care and worry. But every pleasure is touched with grief, every hope blighted with sorrow. Nightmare overtakes the dream. I fear I've lost tomorrow. Here it is deep in my mind when I awake each morning. I'm waiting, trembling, listening for the dread 4-minute warning. When I watch the children play and only see annihilation, then I know fear has now become a normal part of living. Nature trains us to survive, protect our children's children. We break the first of human laws as we prepare to kill them. Peace is what they say we have. It feels more like a poisoned arrow pointing at our deepest dream, the promise of tomorrow. You know where your pleasures lie. Will you have time to use them? Hopes and dreams are empty joys if we're prepared to lose them. You who stand and shake your heads, who judge us that we act in error. Ask yourselves deep in your hearts, do you too live in terror? My spirit's dying day by day, murdered by warmongers. That is why I'm here, for I can't take it any longer. I'm not here to waste my time. I'm not here to beg or borrow. I'm here to demand what's mine. I'm here to claim tomorrow. I think I'll sing one more song here. This one is a sing-along. Well, you might not know it, but I'm confident you'll know. So this is on the Swords and Plowshares theme. It's a version it's one I wrote, but the Swords and Plowshares theme. We shall beat swords into plowshares, spears into pruning hooks. Nations shall study war no more. Nations shall study war no more. We shall beat swords into plowshares, spears into pruning hooks. Nations shall study war no more. Nations shall study war no more. We shall break bread with the poor, give shelter from the cold. We shall live the lives of which we speak. We shall live our lives creating peace. We shall beat swords into plowshares, spears into pruning hooks. Nations shall study war no more. Nations shall study war no more. Take unto this day the blessings of your life, goodwill, happiness, friendship, and health. Sharing with others, this shall be your wealth. Thus spake the prophets of old. We shall beat swords into plowshares, spears into pruning hooks. Nations shall study war no more. Nations shall study war no more. We shall beat swords into plowshares, spears into pruning hooks. Nations shall study war no more. Nations shall study war no more. Hey, Joe.
Okay, thank you, Max Ventura.